Let me know. So if you were on that advanced coaching call, Roman says 10, Bobby says 10, Noah says 10 out of 10. Oof. Gabe says 10 out of 10. Bryce says 10 out of 10. Let's go. James got the fire emoji. People. Josh got 10 out of 10. Come on. I went back and watched the recording. I'll be honest, probably one of the most fire calls we've had, only because of how straightforward it was breaking it down. Bigger picture, smaller picture, smaller picture, smaller picture, precision entries. So let's do it again today. Let's do this live. Take everything that we learned yesterday, take everything that we were teaching, and just go do this live. Let me know. So if you were on that advanced coaching, wait a sec. There's no way there's this much echo in my voice. Hell no. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Fire emoji. So if you were on that advanced coaching, wait a sec. There's no way there's this much echo in my voice. Hell no. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Okay, that's a lot better. What was going on? All right, ladies, gents, welcome back to another Chart Addicts live stream where I trade live in front of you for free. And I let you guys take my trade ideas, which I've spent about 4 or 5 years developing the strategy, and let you guys do it for free. Now, the Chart Addicts members that are on the Zoom call, you guys know how to trade, and you guys are going to understand the reason why we're taking these. And so eventually you will become self-sufficient as a trader. For everybody else, welcome to the show, and enjoy your stay at the Chart Addicts live streams. I'm your host, Roy Dunya. I'm the founder of Chart Addicts, full-time trader for about 2 years now, since August of 2021. I'm also the host of the FX Summit Conference, the #1 Forex conference in the world. I want to give 2 quick shout outs. Number 1, massive shout out to Binance for sponsoring these streams, and a big shout out to TradingView for sponsoring the stream. If you guys are interested in a TradingView premium membership, click the link in the description and make sure you guys get your TradingView Pro, the #1 charting platform in the world for traders. I'm looking at NASDAQ. NASDAQ still holding structure. I did delete all of my markups yesterday because we were going through the education. Really wish I hadn't done that, but thankfully, this is why knowing what you're doing is so important. Just pick up right where you left off. All right. So when we were covering this on the call yesterday, I was looking for a pullback to this area here to go longs, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. Nothing's really changed for me. We did find an upside target, which I believe was 15,300. 15,300 was that target. 78 pounds. All right, so personally, price is a little bit too high for me to go long. I know some people will try and rationalize anything. So we do have this daily support. The market is broken above that daily support and formed a floor. So most people assume that this thing is going to continue. If you guys know anything about how markets move, if we're going to go bullish, you got to expect to push back inside the range. So for example, if I'm looking to buy this thing, I'm looking for price to come back in this range to show me that sellers at least tried to take the market lower, but buyers had control. Without seeing sellers at least attempt to take the market down, then we don't know, we really don't have an idea of the strength of the buyers versus sellers. If you just see the market pushing up, you're like, well, obviously there's no sellers in the market, okay? Because you haven't really seen them show their hand. Then all of a sudden it gets to the highs and really comes down aggressively. What I want to see is sellers are like, oh, okay, we're at an area of indecision. Let me try to push the market lower. And then buyers go, no, no, no. They show how much more volume buyers have compared to sellers, and that gives us an indication that now we can go long. So I'm not looking to trade this thing unless we either push up to the 300 level for sells or come all the way down to the 14,750 and then potentially a bit lower, 14,700 level for buys. Buy low, sell high. Isn't that crazy? Now, those are the higher time frame plays. We have the levels. Let's go into the smaller time frames and see if we can find a daily opportunity. So every day right before the market opens, we have the pre-session consolidation. All right, so we had a push up. We had a retest, and it kind of looks like the market wants to continue. Personally, I don't trust this at all. I think there's a very good chance that whatever the market does is going to end up coming back to clear these lows before it eventually continues to push. You guys can see, like, you have the consolidation pre-session, then you have a move to one direction, a move to the other direction, and then a trend. So it's swiped above the consolidation and below the consolidation. Over here, we have that consolidation range. We just swiped above. All I want to see is one swipe below, and I'll be entering lows below that level. So if you guys were on that call yesterday, okay, here's that consolidation that we talked about. Here's that neutrality. Okay, do you guys see how it's a trap? How many people are buying right now? Raise your, put a 1 in the chat if you're on YouTube or Zoom, if you guys would buy this right now. Based on the break, retest, based on the bullish candles, if you would buy this right now, stops below the wick, put a 1 in the chat. Let me see who's, let me see what you guys are thinking here. Hope you guys are doing good. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to hit a like on the YouTube video so the algorithm stops being disrespectful to your boy and starts to push this out. I know there's some guru demo marketing account traders out here on YouTube getting a lot of clout. And so I appreciate you guys showing up to the real. I appreciate you guys showing up for the support. And if you guys wouldn't mind just dropping that quick like, it'd be highly appreciated for everybody who's watching this on YouTube. Nick says 1, Double R says 1. Bendua Saad says selling. Bendua, I agree with you. I have a very good chance that we see that push back inside. So the two options that I'm seeing is the market comes up to create kind of a double top. It retests the 88.6 and then comes all the way down. All right, we talked about this yesterday. Dumb money is buying above the purple zone. Smart money is buying below that midway point, below that neutrality. A little side note for some of my ACP folks over here. I'd buy from a scalping perspective and FOMO. Old me would put a sell below the zone and definitely get tapped. I would buy from a scalping perspective and FOMO. I mean, brother, if you know it's FOMO and you know it's not the right move, why would you even say that? And guys, I know it's like an open environment and I know we're all friends here, but at the end of the day, my job is to keep you all accountable. Jokes are cool, but like knowing that you're doing something wrong and then saying that you would still do it, that's not really a flex. Is not the way to go. Adele says, I'm selling, not buying. Paras says, yo, back again. Paras, I told you I was going to stream every day, but I'm a streamer now. I'm basically the Forex Kai Sadat. Well, what's your exact strategy? I mean, if you can show how you enter on a daily basis without discretion. Jazz, that's for Chart Addicts members. If you guys think you're going to pull up for free to the YouTube stream and get all the sauce, you are out of your mind. Let's be completely real here. I am the most accurate trader streaming today. Just going to let you guys know. Imagine I gave all the sauce away for free and the Chart Addicts members are sitting on the Zoom right now. That would be crazy. That'd be unbelievable. Plus, I could give you the exact strategy and everybody would find a way to blow their account. So what I'd much rather do is just show you better than I can tell you. And yeah, just watch the magic happen. Because a lot of people are going to talk shit and be like, oh, he can't do this. That strategy doesn't work. That strategy doesn't whatever. You know what's even better? Just watch this. Okay, all my haters, do not blink And even better, all my haters should start an account and take the opposite of all my trades. That's what I want, personally. I want all my haters to take the opposite of all my trades. Make sure you smack that like button. Castro Pips. Appreciate you, Cash. Thank you for the support. All right. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And let's go ahead and let's go make this money. So let me know if you guys are watching anything specific here. What are you guys watching on the charts? French, you see why you don't want to buy right here, brother? This is all the baby pips traders losing money right now. Every baby pips trader is seeing this kind of strategy, the break, retest. But that guy in IML 5 years ago said that the break and retest is the way to go. I'll let you guys know there's a very good chance that everybody who's buying here, they're going to go into a little bit of profit and the market's going to end up back below the zone. So there are some scalps for shorts here, but I would much rather wait for the buy position. Yeah, wait for the buy position all the way down here. All right, find the daily low, find the daily high, draw your fib, wait for that 88.6 entry. Delete everything else. TP2 is at the extension, 1.27 extension right here. Oh, wrong way. Let's do negative 27 extension. Stops below this wick, 10 to 15 points. And here's how I'll enter is if the market comes to here to the 88.6, goes below just a little bit, and then pushes up. I'm actually going to be entering right there. And then I can just put my stop loss below those wicks. So I'm going to wait for the market to get here, wait for my entry, get in, and then make some shmoney. Everybody who bought it early, I'm gonna just let y'all know, y'all got to stop. You got to start listening. I'm personally watching the timing on a daily basis. Roy, that made me a profitable trader. Good. I'm happy for you. Yeah, that's why I'm asking you, Roy. I know you, G. Jazz, you guys know. You guys know exactly how I'm about to respond on most of these answers. All right, let's see what's going on here in the chats. The new me needs price to hit a discounted zone. That's how I interpret my positions. There we go, French. That's called progress, brother. Currently in a short from 1583. There we go, Chase. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning. 1583 up here. But how the fuck did you catch this position? What is that? How does that even make sense? Oh, actually, I get it. So this is where the patience comes in. We're going to see price push all the way in. This is why people, that breakout strategy. Okay, if you go on Google and you just look up Forex breakout strategy, look at this bullshit. Probably a good one. Man, I miss the days where you could search on Google and actually find what you're looking for. If you go on baby pips, the breakout strategy basically just says you want to wait for a clear break out of a consolidation, and then you want to wait for resistance to become support, right? Now, no, this isn't fucking Narnia. This doesn't happen. The market, if it's actually bullish, is going to swipe all the way back inside the range and then push up, because most people are putting very tight stop loss. They're entering at a very high price. Clown behavior. Somebody is buying this right now. Do you guys know this? Right? And I'm not saying it can't push up, but it's always possible. But we talked about this on the ACP call yesterday. This is your premium price in that range. This is your discounted price in the range. This is where sellers are. This is where buyers are. Why the fuck would you enter at the seller zone? Like, even if it is bullish, I would still need to see a break back inside the range for that real test. All right, so we're going to watch this play out, see this thing break back through. Once it gets down to our buy entry, take a buy entry. Take profit 1 is going to be at the top of this range. Take profit 2 is the previous high. And I'll show you guys how to use the fibs to find those take profit levels. Okay, the take profit levels on the fibs should line up with your price action. You guys know my 61 is TP1. Guess where that lines up? The top of that range. That's my first natural take profit. Where's my TP2 is the 38 fib. Let's put that on. All right, so that will be my TP2. And my TP3 would be the previous high. About a 3-to-1. And if we get a better entry, it could be way more. All right, now keep in mind, I will be taking partial profits. So it's not a true 3-to-1 or a true 4-to-1, but that's for a different story. Or that's a story for a different time. Even at that, we wait for confirmations and closures to enter, for sure. I mean, if you want to do a breakout strategy, fine, but I'm going to just tell you right now, most of the time, markets come back in the range first. So unless you're willing to do a wide stop, in which case you're just not going to get the best entry. It's like, why wouldn't you want the best entry? Yo, whoever's breathing on their mic, let's get those muted up, folks. Hey, I was wondering if you're looking for a short form editor. We're always looking for short form. It just depends on your workflow. Meaning the folks that we use right now, we don't have to send them the videos. They can find them on socials and grab them themselves. They can send out 30 to 40 at a time. The price is good. So if you can beat those things, for sure, send an email to info@chartaddictsfx.com. Yeah. We're starting a media studio this year, or we've already started one, but we're opening an official media studio so we can put out more trading related education, more content, more streaming. So definitely need more short form editors because my team is going to be, they're going to have their hands full. I'm excited for this year. You guys are going to see us everywhere. You can't have this much content going out. We can't be catching trades live every day consistently this long without everyone noticing at some point. Like, everyone's going to notice, be like, yo, there's this kid. Everybody said, oh, the screenshots weren't real. Everyone said, oh, the payouts weren't consistent enough. Everyone said whatever the fuck they can say. So I'm like, okay, let me show you better than I can sit here and argue with you. And if I can just sit here and literally show you sniper entries and making money for every day, live, raw, with no edits, with no nothing, everyone will pay attention. Give us 6 to 8 weeks. I think we're going to be the #1 streamers in the Forex space. That's a side note for you guys. All right, I'm going to check out gold real quick since it's going to take some time here for that trade to play out. I'm still short on gold. I think that we're really close to this buy entry, and I think that we could actually potentially see the sell entry. My bad. We actually hit the sell entry earlier, and I think we had that move come down to that support level. We're starting to form those higher lows. I think that if price taps the 88 and comes back under that 78, I'm going to be taking a short back to 1913, about a 50-point range right there. I am still short on gold, and it is at the perfect price. My original idea was at 18.5, and right now that we're getting closer to 20, that's a much better entry. Kind of looks like this. It went from a 2.8 to 1 to a 3.3 to 1. There's a difference between, being confident in your trades and just taking random ass trades. If you take random trades, the second you're in drawdown or the second it violates your entry, you start panicking. maybe the trade isn't going to work out. Maybe it is bullish. Maybe it's whatever. Versus I'm like, even if it's bullish, we're still going to see a retracement here. And so the higher it gets, the better my risk and reward is, and the better of a trade opportunity this actually is. So what I want to do is enter at the 88.6, have my take profit at the 1903, but keep in mind this is your TP1, which is about 1.8 to 1R. And then TP2 would be the previous low. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. I might take this sell entry just for a scalp during the session. But for now, I'm just watching the pairs that I know I can get a great move from, aka NASDAQ. All right. Some of you guys might see me trade and be like, yo, Roy is really good at predicting. Like, how did he know that the break and retest was going to turn into a pushback and revert into the mean? Damn, how does he figure it out? He must be predicting the markets. I'm not predicting anything. I have studied my pair well enough to know how it reacts. I know probabilistically what's most likely to happen. And because of that, I just build multiple scenarios. As the market starts to confirm one scenario over the other, I just stick with that bias. I stick with that bias as if it's true until the market proves me wrong. I don't know if that made sense to some of the folks on YouTube. Chart Addicts members, you guys know the deal. Guys, did he enter? I missed the live stream. No, not yet. Gosu, I've not entered yet. Relax. Take a deep breath. We're getting there. And also, it would be helpful for you guys to learn a thing or two about how to read this information. Like, if my entry is down here and price is sitting up here, what the fuck would make you think that I've entered the trade? No, for real. Go in the mirror and ask yourself if the buy position is clearly right here and I've done all the work for you. There's literally nothing left for you to do besides just watch me take this trade and potentially take it yourself. And everything is done. But you still can't figure out what the information is telling you. Isn't that an indication that maybe you should learn how to trade for yourself as opposed to, maybe relying on others? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Who fucking knows? I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a guy. Yeah, if you guys missed the stream last week, we called gold to the T. All right, watch this. Okay, I know you guys remember this trade from last week. This is how it looked on the stream. So I took this screenshot directly from the last live stream. You guys can go watch this yourself. I was expecting a push up to the 1922 sell level. Okay, over here, we see the market came up and dropped. Everyone was like, Roy, we missed the trade. I said, no, hold on to that 1922 level. Price came all the way up, tapped that zone, and dropped to that 1904 take profit. Right now, the move that I'm trying to catch is the retest of this drop, the retest up here. So this is going to be pretty fun. We have been crushing it on the live stream trades. I think we've been back-to-back winners 4 for 4. So it's pretty exciting. Big City says, I just say the same thing. Bro, trolling copy and paste traders. Paras, if you guys really want me to troll the copy and paste traders, I'll send out a fake trade signal. I'll send out a trade signal knowing that hoe is going to lose. You'd be like, Roy, that's so evil. Why would you ever do that? Maybe to get you to wake the fuck up. How about that? Now, in all honesty, if you guys do want to take my trade signals and you don't want to hop on the streams, you can just download the Enigma app. EnigmaFX.app. Take not only my own signals, but take Omer's signals as well. Some of the snipers on the Chart Addicts team. I believe the app is currently being worked on. You can just get your membership and just take signals on Discord. So it's really easy, $97 a month, take all these trades. And if you have a funded account, this is a no-brainer. It's like, what's 1% of 100K? Right? $1,000. So if you take a trade and you make 1%, does it pay off? That pays us 10 fucking months of subscription on the app. Bro, how did we price it at 97? Who's on my team right now that's on this call? How the fuck did we settle at 97? What are we doing? That's my fucking $1,000. That was my commission for last week. That's 10 months on the app. That makes no sense. All right. Just throwing that out there. He said, show some mercy on them. Brother, Haras, you know I'm over here bored, brother. You know we got to wait for like 30, 45 minutes for these trades. So if anybody wants to kickstart this whole call and just say some dumb ass shit in the YouTube comments, I will more than happily oblige. I'll kick this call off right now. If anyone wants to be our guest, just for the sake of the people. I am going to take a short position here on gold. All right, I will be taking a short position here on gold. So we're about 1919, and the stop loss is going to be at about 1924. So that puts us at about 50 points or 50 pips for the SL, with about 100 pips. So it's a cool 2-to-1 if we hold the full trade. Yeah, if price breaks the previous highs, I'm out. I'm setting my take profit at the previous low, 1904, but I will be taking partial profits along the way. Now, I do understand that we have higher lows forming, and I do understand that we're in a bullish market, but whenever I see a drop this aggressively, I am looking for the pullback at some point. My fear is that this might have been the pullback. This might have been that rejection. And because the market's aggressive, we just ended up having that fat wick back up. So that's the only thing, is I'm trying to make sure that we didn't, like, this wasn't the rejection, or this wasn't the rejection, and that we're actually going to see some reaction here at this price. But I think we will. A little bit of patience here is going to go a long way. I should move this down. Okay, cool. Let's see what NASDAQ has given us. Remember, no entries at the price. Wait for the market to break through the zone or even go a little bit lower. And I want to be entering from literally just under the 88.6. Okay, we were talking about this yesterday. We'll go into more detail, whatever. You think the market is just setting up for jolts tomorrow? The market is always setting up for something, Chase. That's why trading on Mondays is always risky. Not because you can't find a good trade, but because the market hasn't really set up structure yet. It hasn't respected any zones. It's literally just moving up and down. He said, if them boys came after you, the media is going to know very quick. I don't know who them boys is, French, but I'm not trying to get kicked off YouTube. All right. So I don't know who they are, but leave me out of it. All right. 1920 to 1922 would be ideal. Yeah, for sure. But it'll get there. Just be patient. I want everybody to watch the magic at work, you know. We see the triple top or the quadruple top. I'm gonna be real. We have 2 touches. Third one. If we make it back up here, there's a good chance we're breaking through. So that's why I'm not really looking at the triple top as much as I am about the lower high 78 rejection. Yo, baby pips traders are loading up right now. Yo. Well, this actually could be a good double bottom. Double bottom at the 88.6. Is this the low from 6 a.m.? It is. This is the low from London. That's the low from London. Yeah, I ain't buying that shit. What do you think? I'm dumb? Yeah, I ain't buying this. I like it, right? It's like good try, market makers, massive wick rejection. double bottom. All right, good try. No break above this previous high, just one bullish engulfing candle. I don't know. Seems fishy to me. I'm waiting for the move back in. I know a lot of people are looking at the break, retest, double bottom, potential continuation. It's valid, but not valid enough, right? That's too one-dimensional. When you're looking at trading, especially if you're looking at sessions, there's 3 or 4 dimensions to each of these trades. There's time. So what time is it? We're about an hour and a half after the market open. Opening of New York session, typically we'll have a break below and above the highs. And so we haven't had that. So there's some context that's missing here in this trade. And I've just been doing this long enough to know I'm willing to miss the trade rather than enter a break and retest. All right, that's just not me. You enter a break and retest, all of a sudden it goes up, comes all the way back in. I want a discounted price. That's all I want. I like to see gold break above 1920 and then come back to retest it for a sell. Okay. I mean, I'd like to. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf, people. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. Can't wait for the next FX summit. Move to Florida for that shit. King City, the next FX summit is going to be. The next FX summit is going to be in Dubai. I said, well, I guess I'm going to Dubai. Sky blue, we're back, baby. Right back at it. Yeah. If you guys haven't already purchased your tickets to the FX Summit, I got a special deal for y'all. So here's the FX Summit conference website. If you guys want to go check it out, fxsummit2024.com. It's the single most anticipated Forex event in the world. It's for traders, investors, crypto, and entrepreneurs. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. But here's the deal. If you go to the Chart Addicts website, and you check out this merch store, here's a little cheat code. Don't tell nobody I told you this, all right? Because people in the texting their group chats and their friends be like, "Oh, you guys can save on the just do this little trick." This is a trick because you guys showed up to these live streams and you've been listening to me talk for 45 minutes, and so I'm going to give you guys a quick solid here. I wear this shit all day, all right? Even right now, look at what I'm wearing. I'm literally only ever wearing Chart Addicts. Okay, it's like if you guys see American Dad or like any of those Timmy Turner, when they open the closet, it's like 15 of the same shirt. That's me, but with Chart Addicts drip. If you guys buy any of these t-shirts, it gives you 50% off any ticket to the summit. All you have to do is send us a picture. So you can buy an FX Summit 2023 shirt for $70 and literally get half off any ticket. So now you ask yourself, if you want an elite pass, would you pay the $1,000 or would you get a shirt for 70 and then only pay $500? So it's 570 for a ticket instead of 1,000. You're welcome. Don't fucking, please don't make us have to change the deal on this by making it too hot. The block is hot. Don't do that. But also, don't sleep on this opportunity. It's going to be valid for another 30 days, I believe. And so if you guys haven't already taken advantage, do it. Trust me, you'll regret if you wait till next year to grab your ticket. Oh, I'll just grab it when it's ready. Half off is no joke, especially with who we have coming to the summit. It'll be in Dubai next year, mid-November. We're aiming for November 14th, but obviously people... we have to go by the venue's rules. If they tell us they need 2 days to clean up before the last event, it is what it is. They make the rules, and we just try our best to break them. He said, shill this promo. Guys, do we have our first contestant? Do I have to light up this dude, Sandro the Great? Do I have to fucking light him up in front of everybody and publicly humiliate him for being a clown? Or do I turn over a new leaf? Do I go do some vinyasa and come back and just realize, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't give these people the attention. I don't know, right? This is for you guys. I turn off the computer after this, and my life is going to be just as incredible as it was before I hopped on. But for the sake of entertainment, you guys let me know. Should I talk about Forex news? Should I don't know. Let me post this up on IG real quick. Let me post this up on IG. We are live. All right, dope. Yeah. Castro says smoke him for the one time. Ah, man, oh man. I'm just waiting for all the buyers who are like, man, fuck Roy. He's saying he doesn't trust this and that, doesn't believe this and that. I see the break and retest. He doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm just waiting for all the buyers to be in the DMs. Fuck Chart Addicts, annoying as fuck. It's like, yeah, bro, tell me you were on the buy side without telling me you were on the buy side. So tell me you tried to trade against it without telling me you tried to trade against it. All right, share this. If you guys are on YouTube, please make sure to hit that like button. Please make sure to hit that like button so that people know to hop on the stream. Let's do this, Jeff. Remember, your mom wants you to be more respectful, Roy, so don't do it to him. Ah, Vanessa, why, bro? You're so whack. My mother called me after one of these streams, and she was like, Roy, my mother's Lebanese, so it helps to have some context. She's like, Roy, why always saying fuck? Why always saying shit? Why? You have very good stream. Why you always market go up, market go down? I'm like, Mama, these people are being fucking stupid in the DMs. You want me to sit here and just fucking keep my cool? What do you think? I'm Mahatma Gandhi? I'm an incredible trader. I'm not a fucking pansy. I'm not gonna sit here and let some fucking dude with a fucking cartoon emoji fucking be on my stream talking shit. That's like letting somebody come into your house and talk shit in your house. And be like, oh no, it's fine. My mother wanted me to turn over a new leaf, and so I'm gonna be more respectful. Fuck them, bro. What are you talking about? I'm gonna take my phone out, put it right in their face, and publicly humiliate them. Not just in the privacy of my own home. What kind of fun would that be? So yeah, Sandro the Great, I hope you step on a fucking Lego, my boy. All right, that's what I hope happens. I hope you fucking is dark and you step on the Lego. Talk about what made you profitable psychology for unprofitable traders. You know what? I'm done being politically correct. I'm trying to enjoy myself on these streams, so I'm gonna just tell you guys the truth. Really, it's just not being a puss, not being a bitch about trading. Why do most traders lose? What are the 4 biggest fears of a trader? Number 1 is losing money. Number 2 is being wrong. Number 3 is leaving money on the table. And number 4 is missing out. Now, you guys think a man like myself of my stature gives a fuck about any of these 4 fears? I've lost more money than anybody here can possibly imagine. It's okay. There's infinite amounts of it. You'll make it back. Being wrong. But I'll probably be wrong 20 times today. All right. If I'm not ready to be wrong, I probably should just fucking bubble wrap myself and sit my ass under my bed. Hope somebody comes and feeds me. All right. Let's talk about missing out. You know how many trades I missed out before I started trading? A lot. The market's going to be here before you, and the markets will outlive you. So I do not give a fuck about missing out on trades. And then what about leaving money on the table? That one I'm still dealing with. Let's be real. I'm human. All right. Close the trade. Fucking, I should have held it a little bit longer. It is what it is. I said I had to step away because I'm at work, and I came back to stepping on Legos. Brother, all right, this is what you sign up for. It says bubble wrap yourself is wild. That's what these people want. This is what they want. It says stub your toe after losing your trade. Bro, all right, so why am I profitable? It's because the majority of the things that used to impact me as a trader, like the greed, where I just could not stop fucking trying to beat the game. It's like, imagine trying to train a puppy. Like, you are trying to train yourself. Your conscious mind is trying to train your parasympathetic body, your body that has 10,000-year-old biology, that's wired to hunt, that's wired to preserve and protect the human species, that's wired to stay away from danger. And so you're constantly trying to battle your biology. Now, if you don't understand how your biology is reacting, what are the emotional responses that you're having to high stress situations? And what is the biological reasoning for why you're having these, sort of like back and forth? It's going to be hard because you'll always just blame yourself. You'll blame your conscious mind as opposed to blaming your biology. Right? Now, when I say blame your biology, that doesn't mean you're not responsible for fixing it. What it means is your body does not want you to get eaten by a mountain lion. So when you're in danger, it releases cortisol and adrenaline to get you out of that state of danger. Right? Run as fast as you can. Don't think. Don't contemplate the meaning of life and the value of you and your family relationships. Run. It's the same with trading. When you're emotional and you're operating from a parasympathetic state, what you're really telling your body is that the emotions are now making decisions. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but you can't be logical and emotional at the same time. So if you're trading emotionally through greed, revenge trading, trying to prove a point, trying to, whatever it is, you're not making logical decisions. So your job as a trader is to use your conscious mind to be an observer, an omniscient observer of your emotional reaction and your behavioral reaction, and then to be able to slowly over time stop doing dumb shit. I hope that makes sense. For me, I was just trying to figure out gold. I was just trying to figure out, how to trade Mondays and Fridays and everything. I spent a year trying to master trading Fridays and Sundays. Okay. And I lost money all of 2019. You guys know when I started making money is when I stopped trading Sundays and Fridays. All right. Everybody that I talked to in the advanced coaching program at some point has told me a reason why they think they're not profitable. Bro, if I could just learn more about fundamentals, I'll figure it all out. Bro, if I could just learn more about Wyckoff, if I could just learn more ICT. Bro, how about you just stop trading Wednesdays? How about that? How about you literally just stop trading on Wednesday? Watch your profitability go up. And I'm not talking about Wednesday specifically, but I just mean depending on what your results say. All right, this is going to be a slow ass day, people. Yeah, Bitcoin looks like it's pushing back up. This would be a pretty good time to buy some Bitcoin, people. I'm not saying all of your money. So if I had $1,000, this is me personally, not financial advice. Please consult a licensed financial professional. Oh, wait. SEC broker check. Please consult a licensed financial professional. Not saying that I am one, but the SEC might say that I am one. I don't know. Let's check. Not a licensed professional. Oh, but I might be. I was a broker. This is for the SEC, and I was also a financial advisor. So I was a broker in the United States in 2020. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, so please consult a licensed financial professional. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. But if I had $1,000 and I was looking to invest, if I was sitting on the other side of a Zoom call randomly on a Monday on a YouTube, and I wanted to buy some $1,000, I'd put 400 right now. Price dips down, I'd put another 400. Actually, matter of fact, let's say 300 now. 400 on the drop, and then if it dips even lower, another 300. This is it. Wait, I'm doing my math all kinds of wrong. My bad, people. Really, I think $250 at each level would make the most sense, but I like to go heavier at the bottom. So you might even go 200 right now, 300 at the next level, 400 at the next level. Actually, you might have to go 500 at this level just so it evens out to 1,000. So now you're buying Bitcoin at all these different prices. The Bitcoin that you bought down here at 19 grand, when it pushes up, you have a pretty big order in. Right? Just from here to here, you're in pretty good profits. All the orders you bought here will be in profits when it rebounds. All the orders you bought here, eventually when the market recovers, you'll be in profit on all the positions. This is an investment strategy referred to as dollar cost averaging, where you are trying to get the average of all these different prices as opposed to trying to guess. Why the fuck would you dollar cost average? Well, because it's impossible to time the markets. If we all knew that this was the bottom, why wouldn't you go out and just get a loan for $1 million and put everything you own into Bitcoin? It's because there's no way for us to know 100% if this is the bottom or if it's going to dip lower. Dollar cost averaging takes us away from trying to predict the markets. It's not about timing the markets. It's now about time in the markets. Oof. Got him. You guys at least learning something. Are we learning something? No. Nothing. It looks like the YouTube chat is kind of dry. Is everybody scared to say something because I roasted that dude? But you guys don't have to be worried about me roasting somebody else. Like, that guy was just wilding. That person was just being disrespectful. You guys can ask good questions and, have a respectful environment and keep it cool and whatever you guys want to do in the YouTube chat. But it kind of just seems like after I lit up that Sandro dude, people were kind of quiet. Bro, this is not a personal thing. This guy he was wilding. This is true. That happened. Revenge trading was for sure my biggest downfall. Quit making the same choices and expect a different outcome. Oof, that's a good one. You're not going to get different results using the same outcomes. Or you're not going to get different outcomes doing the same actions. Unless it's a timing thing. Now, if you're working on a strategy that's long-term, you actually can get different outcomes with the same action. You just got to do it long enough. But that's a function of your system for sure. All right. Let's see. All right, now the chat's going crazy. Dan, that was a good one. In every live is gems. Should I buy NAS? Bro, this is not financial advice. Ahmed, yes, buy NAS. Yes. This fucking idiot, man. That's the 5th time he's typed in, should I buy NAS? Should I buy NAS? Should I buy NAS? Buddy, yes. All right, blow your account real quick. Buy NAS right this second. And just let me know how it goes. It says buy on NAS. People, I'm fucking trolling. All right, please don't make me turn into the bad guy. Because I will do it. I will send you guys false signals. All right, this is not the YouTube for fucking fucking morons. This is the YouTube for people who actually want to trade. You will see me enter these positions live. If you're gonna be like a child, should I enter? Should I enter? Should I enter? Like, yeah, bro, I hope you blow your. No, I'm not gonna say that. I won't say I hope you blow your account, but you will blow your account. So it's not about what I hope or don't hope. And so at least leave me the fuck alone. I failed 6 challenges, even using proper risk. Any fix or advice to pass on? Yeah, you're probably holding trades too long. You're probably just expecting way too much out of the markets and you haven't done your homework. And if you just took a second to do your homework, then you'd have different results. Everybody just wants to make money all the time. No one wants to fucking study. Okay, literally everybody just wants to be like that dude. Can I make money? What trade should I take? That's the internal dialogue that happens. But look at who's inside the Chart Addicts Zoom call. There's not that many. All right, there's a 10-to-1 of how many people are on YouTube versus how many people are watching on Zoom right now. Why? Because the people who are serious, who are actually trying to learn this for themselves, who want to make informed and conscious decisions, who don't want to put their family's future in the hands of someone who just told someone to step on a Lego, right? These people have enough wherewithal to take matters into their own hands, and I respect them for it. Most other people are not going to be cut out for the markets. Real shit. Yeah, CA members, just know that's how much respect I have for y'all. I'm like, you guys see me out here wilding, and you're like, I gotta learn this for myself. I love Roy. These trades fucking slap. I don't know if he's got the same thing that Rain Man had in that one movie. That dude might be a genius, but do I want to trust my family's future and to feed my kids and to send them to school and for lineage and legacy and my family's last name and put it in Roy's hands? That's a bit of a gamble, people. It's a fucking risk. Now, you guys know I'm gonna be here for y'all, but you should never put that much faith in somebody. Okay, you are here to take care of your people, your family, your future. Yeah, gold kind of looks like it wants to break out. Higher time frames. Higher time frame, we already had that pullback. We've already had the push. It kind of seems like we're about to fill this wick and continue pushing. Reason number 8,456 for why I don't trade NAS, or why I don't trade gold, excuse me. Or I enter another position, which is what I'm going to do. So I split up my original position. You guys can see I'm floating about 250. This is less than 0.25% on that trade, and I'm only risking 0.5% on that first entry. What I'm going to do is enter a second position here with similar stop loss at the 88.6 fib. And the way I'm going to play this is, if we get that wick down, then as soon as we go into break even on that first trade, I'll just close it and hold the 88.6 entry. Now, total, I'm risking 1% on the trade. Oh, slightly less. I wouldn't risk 1% on that. But I am risking about 1% on that trade. To be honest, if you guys are watching this, I would wait for this NASDAQ, which is a much, much, much higher probability trade. All right. This is just a trade I'm taking on the side. I didn't want to take the trade and open it up without explaining myself. But if I was to, this is not financial, I can't advise. If I was in your shoes and I wanted to take a trade, I would wait for this one. I wait for the breakthrough to violate these levels. And as soon as it starts to close back above, I would be loading up trades here at 920. Okay, let's talk about this here in a sec. Yeah. What do you mean by homework in trading? To really go study the markets, to study the instrument that you're trading, and to understand the price movements on a more intimate level. So we talked about this on the ACP call yesterday. Most people don't really know their pair. And I gave the folks on the call some criteria to go through and to study so that you can better understand whatever instrument you're trading, so you can set more realistic expectations. So hopefully that exercise helped the folks yesterday. Anybody who did ACP yesterday, did you guys go do the exercise yet, or you guys pushing it off? Are you trading a funded account or personal? I'm doing both. The one that you just saw was a funded account from FTMO. Vince V. Dam just said, he said, just lacking patience. You have it in you, brother. What you need to do is reshape your perspective on trading, reframe how you think and your expectations on trading, and you'll realize that you're more patient than you give yourself credit for. Okay, you've been trading for a year and you still haven't seen the result, but you're still pushing. That's fucking patience. You're being patient with yourself. You're being patient with the process. So I understand that, you know, you want the results now, and so you're making stupid decisions on the charts, but that doesn't mean that you're not a patient person. That doesn't mean that you can't pull that out of you. You just have to have a big enough reason. What's a big enough reason for people to quit fucking up, like quit doing drugs, or to quit a bad habit, or to quit doing a certain thing? You need a big enough reason, right? You go to Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. I don't know. Don't ask me why I've been in it. It wasn't for me. I took a friend. Okay, long story. You see people get very religious in that time of need. Why? Because you need something so much bigger than you to be able to drag you out of that, that biological wiring and the habit system that you've built for yourself. So if you're over leveraging or over trading, or you're a scared trader, or you're trying to quit these habits, you need a bigger reason to be patient, to be disciplined, to show up on time. What does that bigger reason look like for you? Is it your family? Is it a future that you've designed for yourself? For me, I'm going to be going through the ACP with the advanced coaching students. I'm going to be going through setting goals. And there's most people are never taught how to set a goal. You learn just about every other useless thing in school except for how to set a proper objective. When you're trying to achieve something, I think there's two parts, and this is about as basic as I'll make this, because the advanced coaching folks, we're going to go through this in a bit more nuance and a bit more detail. It's going to be fun. But you need something to look forward to. Okay? So that's the whole purpose of putting on a goal. You have a future that's bright. and is brighter than where you are right now. And so it keeps you driven and it keeps you moving in that direction. Now, everybody thinks it's a straight line, but in reality, the road to get there is very tumultuous. And everything is fun and games when you're standing at the top of these mountains. But when you're standing at the bottom, it's very hard to just keep dragging your feet piece by piece and moving forward. Okay? So there was a study that was done where they put rats inside of a cage and they put a string behind them. They basically attached like a bungee cord. And depending on how fast they ran, that was a precursor, or that was kind of a representative of desire, how much they wanted the cheese at the very end. And so the tastier the cheese and the more that they wafted the smell of the cheese in, the rats would run faster. And so they kind of showed, they would measure the force and it would be a precursor for desire. Then what they did was they added a cat in the back. Okay, the smell and the sound of a cat in the back. Let's just pretend like this is a cat. Okay, we got whiskers in this motherfucker. So they would waft the smell of the cat in from the back, and then they would measure the pull on the cord, the amount of weight that they were pushing. And what they realized is there was sometimes 4, maybe 5 times as much force when they were running from something. So then when they were running to something, the rats were starving. They were hungry. They were going to go for the cheese. But when the smell of the cat was right behind them, they ran 5 times faster than they would just going for that desired end goal, the light at the end of the tunnel. I hope this example illustrates to you that in your trading goals, you need to have something you're looking forward to, making 20, 30 grand a month from trading and being able to have freedom and take care of your family, send them getting that email from Alicia from Deal when FTMO sends that payout and calling your moms and being like, yo, mama, they wanted me to blow the fucking account, but guess what? Another fucking payout hit. Go get your nails done. All right. So you have something to look forward to, but also I've been broke. I haven't been able to, I've had days where I wasn't able to even afford groceries, to even go out, to do nothing, to leave my house would fucking bankrupt me. I just have to sit my ass at home, right? Work on my dreams, study more. Right? Fucking, I studied until my eyes bled, but there's nothing else to do. I've had those scenarios. I've had the situations where there's family emergencies and everyone's looking at you. All right, hotshot, let's see if you can help out. You got no money, can't help. I've been in those situations. So you need something to run from too. When I show up on these calls, Roy, why the fuck would you come on here and stream for free? Why? It's because I'm going to do whatever it takes to stay around markets, to learn more, to constantly stay sharp, to force myself to stay accountable, to show up every day because I have a reason that's way bigger. Not just what I'm trying to do with my funds and my wealth to help the world, but what am I running from? I never want to go back to this shit. All right. When I don't have a vision, when I don't have that dream, that vision, that inspiration, when it's just not hitting that day, when I'm operating from a very weak frequency, fine. I'm going to tap into this. That shit will get me going every day. I don't give a fuck if my feet bleed. I'm going to keep running. So with your own trading, a lot of you guys are like, follow somebody on Instagram and you want their results. But I just want cars in the driveway, multiple options, right? What did Jay-Z say? He said, I'm in the garage at multiple choices or some shit like that. You guys want that. On the days where you're losing 3-4 trades in a row and nothing in your life is working and your parents are in need and your girl is telling you to quit trading, do you think that having multiple cars in the driveway is going to get your ass to fucking wake up and get and do the shit that you're supposed to? The answer is fuck no. Some of y'all are trading for some stupid reasons and that's why you're not going to make it. Now, every once in a while you get somebody who has no reasons and they just practically trade. Yeah, that person's a sociopath. He doesn't have to deal with the same shit you do. There is no resentment for letting down their family. There is no remorse for being a failure. There is no guilt for spending their family. They don't feel those things. Those people do exist. Do not compare yourself to those people. All right, we are human. We feel shit, and because we feel stuff, you want to make sure that you're anchoring your decisions, your habits to something legitimate on the charts, so that you can make the best choices. All right, so I'm getting ready to close gold here. I'm giving it a chance to see if we reject the 88, but I'm looking to start closing a piece of the gold trade here soon, depending on how it plays out. Some patience, nothing crazy. Are you trading a fund account? My first time being here, saw your events, working my way up to attend the next one in Dubai. all the way from Nigeria. Shit, man. Good to have you on here, Sparta. Sparta from Nigeria. That's interesting. That's exactly what I did. I split my first ever payout from MFF with my mother. Love to see it, Jazz. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Study more, trade relatively less for the first year in the game. Trust the process. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Roy, you really don't know how much you're helping me at the moment. Jazz, love to see it. I'm rooting for you. Anyone who's on these calls asking genuine questions, legitimately interacting, legitimately trying to better themselves, I have full support for you, and you're going to get the full, you're going to get the best out of me. And I'm going to continue to provide you guys as much value as humanly possible to make sure that you are the most proficient trader that you can be. Self-sufficient. You don't need anybody else, and you can continue to create this success for yourself and your family. Jazz, I'm happy to have you on the streams. Stick around. I'm gonna keep providing that value for you. All right, so it's a Monday. It's already 11:30. I do not trade after 11:30. I don't open any new orders. I try not to adjust any orders from 11:30 to 12:30. I would rather eat glass than take a trade. So personally, this is where I walk away. If you guys want to talk about fundamentals, if you guys want me to cover anything specifically, just go ahead and ask in the descriptions. But no more trading for me for today. I'll come back at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, and that's where I'll be looking to take a trade. This gold trade, I am going to just let it sit for the next hour, because that high right here, we might still get a push back below. I don't want to take a loss, right? Now, I've prepared to take a loss because I set a stop loss on my MetaTrader. If the market breaks above the highs, I've accepted losing that less than 1%. So I've accepted that, but I don't really want to take a loss. So that's why I'm not going to close early. Like, Roy, what fucking sense does that make? Watch this. The market hits the quadruple top and then comes in for a retest. Now, at that point, and it'll probably go a bit higher, but comes back in for the retest, my two positions will be back in profit. I don't have to take this loss. I could close them both in minor profits. And if it hits stop loss, that's fine, because I've already accepted that as a potential outcome, i.e. that's why I took the trade, right? I was willing to risk money on that position. He said timing versus time in. What a great way of putting that. I used to tell that to my advising clients at Merrill all the time. I would show, they'll be like, oh, the markets are down. Should we put all of my money in now? And I would say, let me just use a random, Mrs. Swanson. It's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. If we just continue to dollar cost average and we wait 2 or 3 years, your portfolio will be significantly higher than it is today. And that's where they're like, well, but my friend was telling me I got to buy all these NVIDIA stocks, and that's the only way to do it. Right? Yeah, your friend's a moron, Mrs. Swanson. I'm here to look out for you and not your friend. This is how you guys should be thinking about crypto as well. Everyone wants to time the markets. You're not going to. Everybody who sold in 2017 regretted it. Everyone who bought in 2021 hates their life. You can't time this shit unless you're me, right? Or maybe a handful of other people I know. Let me not get too arrogant, right? And a lot of people think I'm arrogant, guys. I've been writing about crypto for years. Go to analysis on our website. Read my articles from 2019, 2020, predicting a lot of the stuff that's happening and telling folks to buy certain assets, not financial advice, obviously. But yeah, my track record speaks for itself. In the crypto markets, timing is very, very hard. All I do is weekly buys at specific levels on Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP and Solana. And that's it. I don't try to guess. Now, every once in a while, if you have cash on the sidelines, 2020 happens, Bitcoin goes down to 3K and you can put all your money in there. So funny enough, that's what funded the first FX summit, is I put all my trading money into the dip in 2020. And then when it fucking started booming up because of all the money printing that was happening, all the cash that was introduced into the system was ending up in all of my cryptos. Thank you, Jerome. So that's which prop firm is the best, whichever one we start. I meant when you were emphasizing on studying the market, studying the pair and how it moves. I have a question. How did you come to the entry on gold? We'll talk about that later. Fundamentally speaking, anything to consider this week following Jackson Hole? Justin, thank you for illegible question, but I really appreciate you for restoring my faith in humanity. Justin Longmonton. Okay, thank you. The next big fundamental event for me to watch is going to be the September Fed meeting. So personally, that's what I have my eye on. We have a few prints coming up. We have CPI, we have GDP coming up, we have preliminary, there's so many prints between employment, inflation, and GDP between now and the Fed meeting at the end of this month. That's what I'm watching for. If the economy is getting better, great. Jerome Powell can take his foot off the gas. If the economy stays in, if the economy is kind of worsening in its shape, then we're going to start to see Jerome Powell get even more aggressive. All right, this is not looking too hot. Let's see if we have a retracement at this level or not. Okay, this is getting pretty messy here. How did I come to the conclusion? Well, this is the trade we caught last week, and we had a massive bearish move. And so what I was anticipating is a retest of this sell level up here for a potential retracement down to 1913, potentially even lower. So now that the market has shown us, and I honestly should have seen this in advance. I should have seen that this was the first sell and the move was already done, because we have an inverse head and shoulders here. And typically when we see this, it shows the market is going to continue. So a little error of judgment on my part, but guys, this is what risk management is for. Like, if I'm not ready to lose a trade, I have no business trading. So if I lose 1%, that's fine. What am I looking for this? This is a 4-to-1 R. Okay, so yeah, I might lose gold. If I make money on NAS, that's 4-to-1, and I'm still up 3%. So I am going to give this just a second. Please give me a fucking pullback or something. This is slightly aggressive for a Monday. Like, look at the candles in this range. Look at the size of the candles. Okay, and then all of a sudden volume just starts aggressively picking up on a Monday. It happens, but I'm at least looking for some kind of pullback. I believe the market was expecting a lot of retail to be shorting here, and because I didn't look at the higher time frame context, I think I was selling at a pretty discounted price. So lesson learned, sometimes trades don't go our way. It's fine. The next trade will make up for it. But yeah, gold is basically about, I have my stop loss at 1924. So we're literally about 12 points away. 12 points away. All I want to see is a wick down for a retest. Let me get out of my trade without taking the loss, and that'll be pretty convenient. You costed me a loss on gold. Good. That's what you get for blindly following some random dude on YouTube. And for not taking personal responsibility. All right, go look in the mirror and ask yourself why you did that. All right, go look in your own eyes and just be like, what the fuck did I just do? Gold is short-term bullish, but only good traders can see that. Says the guy with a koala bear avatar in the comments section. Thank you. He says, LMAO, again, you're gambling. I love it here. All right, then US 30 Legend FX, take the opposite of all my trades. I think that'll be the single best way for us, for you guys to get back at me. All right, take the opposite of my trade so you guys can post it on socials and be like, see guys, Chart Addicts can't trade. Chart Addicts sucks. And just take the opposite of all my trades. All right, let's do that game. And then let's check back next week. And then I will apologize, and yeah. It says, you're an interviewer, bro, not a trader. Okay. That's fair enough. Says the guy that's in the comments section on my stream. Okay, so who's stupider? Okay, if I'm an interviewer doing a trading call, or you who claims to be a trader watching a trading call from an interviewer. All right, SL did hit on this. And the reason that a lot of these guys are talking shit is because they just don't understand trading. They believe that losing a trade is equivalent to not knowing how to trade. That's how you know that these guys don't actually make money from trading. You will never be able to escape losses in a trading system. I will promise you this. If you're having a lucky streak right now and you're convincing yourself that you've made it and all this other bullshit, the markets will humble you. And you're going to remember this in that moment and realize, fuck, I don't want him to be right. And I hate myself even more because he's right. But you're going to fucking hear my voice back because you cannot avoid losing in trading, which is why creating a risk management system is so crucial. Okay, if losses are genuinely impacting your P&L, if one trade has a significant impact on your P&L, you're probably over leveraged. He said, US 30 legend, I do the opposite of your trades. That's why I joined. Perfect. And like, because it needs to happen, bro. I got to get humbled, right? So I need you to take the opposite of all my trades and I need you to post them on social media so everyone can know that I'm a fraud. But you have to take the opposite of the trades. Said, y'all talking shit to Roy, but yet you're wasting your time watching him. If he would have won, y'all would have been loving him right now. Bro, they would have found some reason to hate regardless. If you've been watching my streams long, if you have a fucking 2 brain cells to rub together, you guys know what I fucking do. This is bro, I've been streaming for 3 fucking years, right? The results are there. Lick the underside of my nuts if you guys think I'm actually taking these people serious. That's just all that aside. Why can't we have a good trading conversation? Because you're childish, Ahmed. You're on here talking about, give me a signal, please, daddy. Why can't you give me a good trade? Why the fuck would I entertain a conversation with somebody who's that immature? Right? Grow the fuck up, come back here and talk to me like a man, and I'll give you a real conversation. Same with that US 30 legend fucking this dude. Imagine how much further this dude could actually get with his trading if he didn't have a dick in his mouth. You said you'll notice it about it. Brother, all right. No one knows what the fuck you're talking about. He said, Roy, what about your TFT account? It's probably doing better than yours. Right? Because imagine if I was miserable enough to go on somebody else's stream and type in whatever, if I was to project my own self-misery onto someone else's stream, imagine me being able to trade with that kind of mental condition. If I lived with that kind of mental trash, do you think I could fucking be profitable? No. If you want me to believe that you're profitable with the misery that you're displaying on my stream right now, you're out of your fucking mind. Right? Because for every dollar you make, you're going to blow 2 back because you hate yourself. If you hate yourself, how can you make good decisions on the charts? And I know you hate yourself because you definitely don't hate me. Nobody talking shit on someone else's stream is actually mad at that person. You got some unresolved issues in your life. You are genuinely miserable in your life condition. And because you don't have enough social interaction, getting shit on my stream is probably better than everybody in your life thinking you're insignificant. So I appreciate you for stopping by. This is the last time I address it. And watch how insignificant you are. Watch this. Hold on. Remove. Wow. Put user in timeout. Okay. Go to your fucking room. Hats off to you, Chart Addicts. Live trading is difficult. Thanks for always sharing great content. It is my pleasure, Melanie. And I appreciate you guys for, dealing with the jokes. Some of these people do not get checked at all in the day. And so they're like, Roy, why are you giving so much attention to the trolls and this stuff? It's like, people, someone's got to fucking do it. People cannot keep going through life and through society, getting away with whatever dumb shit that they want and saying whatever dumb shit. And we're like, why are there so many trolls on social media? It's because everybody is like, no, bro, don't interact. Don't do this. People, listen, you can shit on someone's life. Bullying does have a purpose. And if someone's being a troll or just being a piece of shit online, they ran into the wrong one. This is where the buck stops. I guarantee he's not going to go on somebody else's stream and go, talk all that shit. They're like, fuck, dude, I'm actually miserable now. That US 30 legend person couldn't even defend themselves now. They're just literally on the other side of the screen shaking their fist. They wanted all this attention, and now they're just like, fucking mad in their own room. So at some point, the buck has to stop, and the buck stops with me. And if you don't like it, you're probably next on the chopping block, so say something. Roy, hire some moderators so you don't have to do the bullshit. Dude, if I don't want to do the bullshit, I'm just going to turn off my screen. You guys are acting like this is not a choice. Guys, I'm rich. I don't fucking have to be here. I hope that everybody is on the same page. I'm literally doing charity right now. As arrogant as that sounds. Right? I'm doing this because it's fun as fuck. I want people to come on here and say dumb shit so I can check them and put them in their place. Because I read stupid comments all the time and I'm like, these people can't be real. And then they show up on my stream and I'm like, yo, They're actually real. That's crazy. Welcome to the gulag. They think I'm stuck with their comments, but you're stuck on this stream with me. If they see you walking on water, they're gonna say it's because you can't swim. Holy shit. Yo, Finn, that's probably the most fire thing I've seen all day. That slightly blasphemous, not comparing myself to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Chase, probably one of the most fire things I'm about to tattoo that on my chest. The jokes on these goofies is the cherry on top. Come on, Josh. Bro, we're here for an hour and a half, bro. You think I'm not gonna fucking put some goofies on a chopping block? Come on, bro. He said you get so mad for nothing. But I've had to explain this a million times. Anger and passion are two different things. Angry means when I turn off the stream, I'm going to be unhappy, correct? Passion means I'm spazzing because I actually give a fuck and have conviction of what I'm saying, unlike you. Oh, no, but I think, and maybe, and almost, and You don't like to listen to somebody that knows exactly what they mean. I mean this, Ahmed. I mean this. When I say, I'll mute you real fucking quick. Say one more stupid thing, get kicked off this fucking, get kicked off this entire stream. Do it. That's called conviction. Mad would be, I get off the stream and I'm like, these people online said some shit to me. Bro, cyberbullying is not real. Turn off the fucking screen. Look away. Close your eyes. He said the Breaking Bad reference was fire. Which one? I don't think I made a Breaking Bad reference, did I? This is why people stop doing genuine things, because people can't simply respect. Yeah. I mean, look, guys, I want to keep an honest environment here. I can give you guys some really well put together version of this entire stream, right? I could put on a suit. I can get on here and give you guys, like, I quit my job at Merrill Lynch for a reason. I was sick and tired of having to play by a script. All right. When I say take the fucking trade, take the fucking trade. Now, you could hate me. You could hate my speech patterns. You can go tell your wife or your significant other, man, that guy on YouTube is so fucking annoying. But as long as I made you money, that's all I give a fuck about. Now, if you took the gold trade and you over risked, right? Hopefully you learned a lesson. Keep risk management as a top priority. Now, this next trade that comes up, if you use the same amount of risk and it wins, is going to make up for it. I don't care if you guys hate me. I'm not here to be your fucking friend. I'm here to make y'all money, so there's no more excuses for why you're not living the life that you want. That's my only responsibility. I have a bunch of people out here randomly in the world making money saying, man, shout out to that guy because he literally just showed me how to trade. He showed me how to stay patient and not just randomly, rush into the entry instead of waiting for that proper entry. He showed me what patience looks like holding the trades till full duration. So guys, again, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not Kai Cenat. I'm not going to sit here and fucking, whoever's got their mic unmuted, bro, what are we doing? I'm in the middle of a fucking monologue. That's crazy, bro. So, yeah, literally just, there goes my train of thought. Fucking Frenchie, dude. God damn it. Now that got me mad. Because I expect a bit more from CA members. Amazing how people join a random guy stream just to hate. Some people just get fucked up in the head. Mad respect, bro. As I say, mad respect, bro. And thanks for doing this. Trading is hard as fuck. Can't imagine doing it live. He said, you look good in a tank top. Ahmed, you're gone. Put user in timeout. What's wrong with these people, bro? Bro, he just called me sweet cheeks, bro. I just feel violated. I'm ending the stream, guys. I'm ending the stream. People, find this dude and bully him, bro. That shit just made me feel violated. I feel like I just got exposed. I don't know. Bro, I feel like I gotta call somebody. I might have to go wash my hands or something, bro. What the fuck? I'm done. This is it. I'm leaving, people. I'm gone. All right, all jokes. I just went to go grab my 7th cup of coffee for the day. Bro, really a human specimen. Let them know. Derek, thank you, bro. Bro. All right. You guys see? It's that simple. All right. I'm a specimen of human performance. How am I this technically skilled and I look this good and I'm young, handsome, and successful at the same time? How is that even remotely possible? Boom, boom, boom. See, I know what you want. That guy that posted that you want the attention to call you by name, and I'm gonna just put you in timeout. Like you're my son. All right. If I have to take off the belt, I promise it's gonna be a bad day. But yes, people, technically skilled, in great shape, precision entries, the best trader in the world. Come on. It's tough to be this good, people. Take a chill pill and start changing the way you're talking, please. All right. I guess people just love getting kicked out. Trader, I'm gonna let you get one more message in before I kick you out. Is there anything else you want to say for that stupid comment? It says take a chill pill. Brother, who wants to hang out with somebody like you? Just ask yourself, like, who's lining up when you walk in a room? Who's lining up to come and talk to you? Who's lining up? What energy are you projecting? When you walk in a room, does that charisma, do people gravitate towards your conviction? Or are you just another fucking, another, you know? So when you're telling somebody to chill out, go look at yourself and say, are you attracting what you want in your life? Do you have the energy that's needed to fulfill your dreams? I'm not sure, but my eyes, you really a goat, Brody. I made more money with a stranger than my own homies. Derek, I love to see it, bro. Love to see it. Does the Enigma app also have your trades? I've just started sending signals on Enigma again. So, yeah. You have negative energy at this moment, not me. All right, bro. Put user in timeout. You're kicked off. I think people get on YouTube just to fuck with you, Roy. Guys, I know. What the fuck do you guys think I'm gonna do here for 2 hours? Like, really? I used to get on here and talk tech and talk fundamentals and give out all this information about data and all the things. And I'll be honest, nobody gives a fuck. And I'm giving out all of the most valuable information I have in my mind for absolutely for free, for no reason. People barely paying attention. They just want the trades. So I understand, guys, this is not fucking Disneyland. And, maybe some people don't like my tone or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be here having fun because people don't really genuinely do not appreciate real value. And I still give more than enough of it on these streams. But I'm not going to give, I'm not going to spend 2 hours here talking about differentials and interest rates and central bank parity and central bank divergence. What I'm going to talk about is why that dude Ahmed Shakur was violated me, verbally over the fucking stream. It's that simple. All right. And one day, maybe people will wake the fuck up and stop watching TikTok videos and instead watch long form content. And I can finally be out here providing genuine value to the world. But until then, take the fucking trade, go make money, leave me alone. And except unless you don't want to leave me alone, you want to pull up the Chart Addicts, in which case you're 1% of the 1%. And we always have a spot for you. All right. Hit a like before you guys hop off the stream. If you guys are watching this live, please make sure to hit the like button. We're about to end the stream here soon. Roy just turned profitable 2 months ago, still in a very bad environment because I have to keep my job. Yes. Give me your best advice. Look, a lot of people want to go full-time, Jess. Everybody wants to go full-time, but you have to appreciate the security and the mental peace you get having a full-time income and trading. On the months where trading is not performing, you have two choices. Start forcing trades and make bad decisions, or because you have a job and you have security, you can take a step back and not force trades. Having financial security allows you, I don't know how it is in Germany, but in the States, there's medical, there's dental, there's 401k retirement benefits. It's not just the money from the salary. So what I would do is use that to your advantage for as long as possible until, number one, you have enough money saved up or invested to walk away. And number two, when your job is genuinely getting in the way of your trading. Most people say that their job is getting in the way of their trading. What they mean is, I had to go in a meeting And I was so scared of holding the trade that I closed it. And because I had the meeting, that's why my job is getting in the way. That's not it. You got to build a better system than that to be able to navigate making money at your job. Now, what used to happen to me is the markets would fly while I was in the meeting and I wouldn't close in time. I'd come back and instead of making 7,000, I only made 2,000. And I'm sitting here like, bro, this happens over and over. And I'm like, with all these thousands of dollars that I was missing out on, I could have just quit my job at this point. And so that's when I got to the point and realized that we had gotten to the point where my job was genuinely hurting my trading. And that's when I decided to walk away. But walking away is very stressful. It took me, I was losing money for 3 months after I left my job. I had a 3-month losing streak. Thank God I had saved enough money put aside, but I was digging into my savings, which put me in even more emotional stress. So enjoy this time, use it to your advantage, and make sure that you're not holding yourself to someone else's expectations. Kirk says you are appreciated fully. Kirk, I appreciate you. I missed the fundamentals post. Dylan, I know. Got to protect my peace. That's what I'm doing. I'm trading while I'm driving and delivering packages. Well, Jazz, first off, drive safe. All right. You got to think about the long game too. But also, these are the stories you're going to love, man. This is like, you don't sit here and, I don't sit here and think about all the easy times in my life. Like, when the fuck do you sit down and talk to your friends and think about all the easy shit that happened? No, dude, me and O used to skip classes every day and go blow accounts on US 30 at the library, trying to, pretending to be fucking Q Banks. This shit used to happen. I used to blow dumb accounts. Okay, and then what happened? Okay, I would miss an exam and I would blow an account. I'd miss an exam thinking I was going to get rich and have to and be able to quit school. And now I'm failing at both. So you don't want to be failing at two things. You want to put your energy towards things that will actually produce that result. And so if you're in school, if you're in a job, do a good job. And here's my last piece of advice before we get off, is learn to do things when you're busy. I talk to a lot of people, they want to do the coaching program. They finally made it through the questionnaires. They actually qualify. Some people just don't qualify. They actually qualified and they said, oh, it's just not a good time, right? I have a lot going on. It's not a good time. I'm just very busy. Guys, newsflash. All right, shit doesn't magically clear up in your life. You're always going to be busy. And it's only going to get worse from here. So if you don't learn how to do things while you're busy, when things finally do get better for you, or if things do get busier, how are you going to navigate? This is the best time to learn how to trade while you have a job so you can build a good, solid system. Got it? Bada boom, bada bing, nothing is easy in life. Oh, well, that's not true, Sky. There's a lot of easy things in life, and that's why a lot of people fuck up, because they just reach for the easy stuff instead of going for the stuff that matters. Nothing in life that's worthwhile is easy. Let's put it that way. If it's worth it, if it's actually worth doing, it's worth doing hard, it's worth doing easy, it's worth doing tired, it's just worth doing regardless. So get it done. That's my last piece. I'm gonna catch you guys later. If you're looking for personal coaching, it is a $3,500 program. So a lot of people have been hitting us up. Is it free? Do you guys think I'm going to coach you for 14 days, me and you trading together live, side by side, for free? But people, you must have whatever that dude, Legend US 30 FX has in the brain. If you guys think I'm going to do it for free. Okay, that's one thing. Other side piece is, I'd love to see all of you at the FX Summit 2023 or 2024 conference in Dubai, fxsummit2024.com. Remember, if you buy a shirt, you get 50% off all tickets, limited to this month only. Make sure to grab that. And if you want to take my trades on the go while I'm not on the stream, make sure to download enigmafx.app, enigmafx.app, to get access to all of my trades live on the go. Happy and safe trading, everyone. Make sure to leave a like if you're watching this on YouTube. I'll catch you guys on the other side tomorrow. Peace. Okay, that stream is